Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, round 14, BigV action. We've got McKinnon Cougars taking on the Bellarine Storm in our championship women matchup. 1v3 tonight. Bellarine have had a fantastic season, 16-2. Only 2 losses coming to Pakenham and Sherbrooke, who are also final sides.
Absolutely. It's going to be a big one today, mate. Obviously, pleasure to be back in the booth with you for this doubleheader.
It's always a pleasure.
Here at Glenora Sports at Aquatic Centre, which is throwback round for the Cougars, donning the gold jerseys today. Thoughts, questions, concerns on the jerseys?
My thoughts are I want one, and my concerns are don't have any. just for the people at home, yellow tonight for McKinnon.
Fantastic.
Yellow for the first and last time. First and last time today.
Until next
Yellow.
season. Until next season, I guess it would be. But yeah, going to be a terrific matchup today. A few notable outs for both teams. For the Cougars, Alicia Lewis, point guard, out with sickness, a late out this evening. They won't see Retstadt tonight, Bridget Retstadt. Out for the season, meniscus, I believe it is.
Okay.
Somewhere in the knee.
Yeah, knee region.
Obviously, Daisy Noosis out for the season with the ACL, but she is here tonight. So yeah, it could be an interesting one.
It should be. It's going to be a really, really good matchup, and see Bellarine, they're number 1 for points against per game, only allowing 57 points from their opposition.
Crazy.
That is a fantastic defensive stat.
Well, considering both teams average over 81 a game, it might be up to the defense to see what happens. We look back to round 6 the last time these two teams met. McKinnon lost that one by 11, despite being plus 15 in field goal attempts.
Yeah, so they got their shots up, they just weren't hitting them.
No, not unfortunately. Unfortunately there. And M. Suckling only had these 7 points that night, 1 from 5 from the 3-point line. Courtney Strait had a ripper at that time, and 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. Varley had the 14 points, 2 of 7 from 3. Vert had 13 points, 2 of 5 from 3. So early on, I think we're looking between 3-point shooting and the defensive end, Ryan.
Yes. They're second in 3-point percentage, Bellarine, shooting 33.8% as a team, which is it's a decent clip. When you put all your players together, that's a pretty decent clip for a three-point team.
I would suggest it is a pretty decent clip. Good enough for second in the comp.
Yeah, and a little cheeky stat that I've actually found to like.
Oh, here we go.
These two teams are number 1 and number 2. The points they've made this season, the percentage of those points that have been threes, number 1 and 2.
Interesting. Okay,
yes.
Now we're cooking.
Yeah, so they do both like shooting a 3-ball, and I must say both teams are quite good at making them also.
Okay, so we could be onto something with the 3-ball and the defensive stuff tonight. But anyway, alas, as we march on, so it'll be Natalie Keane who gets a start here for the Cougars, along with Meg Cooper, Emily Lytle, Annabelle Fitter, and Tamara Gear. And for the Bellarine Storm,
we've got Varley, Armstrong. Looks like Crombie out there with Strait and Vert.
Yep, sorry, just technical difficulties matching up the numbers on our end. But referee's waiting for all players to get their shirts tucked in, but away we go, and it's going to be Cougars control the first possession.
Keane with the point guard duties, as we said tonight, and this will be a good start for her.
It's a great
she
start.
Gets it. Wow. Don't mind the screen as well. Just get downhill and go. Love that. That'll boost her confidence going into the game.
Very heavy screen on the first possession from Emily Lytle, and Nat Keane gets all the way to the bucket.
And that's a nice way to score your first 2 points of the night for McKinnon. 3 seconds in the key.
3 in the key. Don't see that too often.
No, it's not a major thing in the BigV. It's not called a whole lot. It probably could be, but
it probably could be.
We let it slide a bit, which I'm not too unhappy about. I don't mind it. Let him in there for a bit.
Well, they go back to the same action. Punch screen entry on the wing into a flare from Fitter. But they find Cooper on the weak side, and you know she's going to let it fly.
We know she lets it fly, absolutely. We've always, the last few weeks, we did speak about where some scoring was going to come from with Suckling being out the last few weeks. She's back tonight, and Noosis out, of course.
Yes.
Meg Cooper now averaging 10 points a game coming into tonight. So she's boosted her scoring tally for the year, the young gun.
Absolutely incredible. She's She's going to jack up at least 8 threes a game. So there's her first one. She's 1 of 1. And Bellarine trying to get something going. It's late shot clock. That doesn't touch the rim. I'm going to have shot clock violation going the other way. So defensively we spoke about early on. Looking all right for the Cougars.
Great start so far. We're a minute in and they've forced 2 turnovers from Bellarine. So it's probably exactly what their start was looking like on the board before they came out.
So it looked to be a similar punch flare action, but M. Lytle twisting the ball screen. Nat throws to Tamara Gear and plays off the middle, gets action. Pull-up midi is good from the foul line.
Here we go. Natalie Keane, what a start.
Looks very comfortable in the starting spot. Bellarine now, their time to answer, down 7-zip. Cut inside. Layup attempt is good by Varley. Great cut on the curl and great finish with the right hand.
Lots of movement down there from Bellarine. Every single player was getting on the move. That's one to stop, I think, for tonight.
Looks like a very calculated offense.
Yeah, it does.
On that side.
A little bit of a tangle up there.
Yeah, just a little bit. But you're going to want that thing. You're going to want the basketball.
You do.
Because
blow up that screen.
If you have the basketball, you can win the game.
Yeah, well, usually you need the ball to get it in the hoop to win. Cooper again, that's looking good.
Oh, it is.
We were right behind that one, it did not look like missing.
We might request some more three-point attempts from this wing over here because that was bang on the moment it left her hand. So
that was beautiful to watch. That was unreal.
Double away action here for Bellarine. Nothing happening, but another back cut.
Good cut there.
That was very good. Straight, real patience in the post, but got it away in the end to Vert.
Just took herself out of the keyway that time in the post as well after getting called for the 3 seconds earlier.
That's another heavy screen from M. Lytle. And now she takes it off the bounce all the way to the rim. Nothing happening there. Tamara Gear on the O board, but couldn't get it couldn't get it back to her teammates rather, and it's Armstrong away with it. Straight on 3, you betcha.
Boom. She shot it straight.
Now, did she what? And all of a sudden, we're back to 3 points now. So 7-0 run to start for the Cougars. Now a 7-3 run to match that for Bellarine. Can they get a stop here and look to tie it up or bring it back to 1 point? Lytle on the pull-up. No good. Doesn't touch the rim, but Tamara Gear grabs it. O-board is no good. Deflected. And now Varley onto straight. Cross-court skip. Vert. Pull-up floater. No good. Grabs her own O-board. They'll have another opportunity here.
Boom, there's straight again. Back-to-back triples. She can get cooking if McKinnon let her. Just a bit of a, wouldn't even call it a breakdown off the offensive rebound for Bellarine, but they just got in the right spots quickly, Bellarine, and they got the open look.
Well, you talked about the cutting early on, but the ball movement's also matched out. And Meg Cooper goes again.
Gosh. Here we go.
I'm calling it early, but it could be a good old-fashioned shootout here between Megan Cooper and Courtney Straight.
I hope it is.
She was open again, but Armstrong goes all the way to the rim against Fitter, and she gets fouled. So she'll go to the line for 2. Jeez, it is bombs away early in this first quarter.
A hot start, and I don't want a timeout yet.
We're just getting started.
I want to keep playing. I'm enjoying this so far. Wowee, what a start from Cooper and Straight.
Well, Tim Sanderson doesn't want to talk about it. Just to settle things down a little bit here. 13-10 early on. Hot shooting start. I should say for both teams, but I will say for Courtney Straight and Meg Cooper individually, which are both helping their teams in turn. What do you think head coach for the moment, Peter Cotterides, for the Cougars is going to be talking about?
Oh, I think he'll be happy with the start, and I think now that you've come into the game like that, you're settled into it already. Now you just keep going to that next level. You've got to keep pushing. Don't take the foot off now. Still only a 3-point game, and we're 4 minutes in. I feel like we've had a full quarter already with the amount of action we've had. But
this has been fun to watch so far.
It's been a great full, and it's what we said at the start of the game. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be lights out shooting. So, and 4 minutes in, they've proved us right.
Well, absolutely. And I had the opportunity to speak to Bellarine Storm general manager and assistant coach Nikos Stamatopoulos, and he was also very excited for this game, as they were as a club, to come here. And obviously a little bit of a drive from the Bellarine Peninsula, but they were both very geared up for this one. And So are the Cougars for throwback round, and it's definitely 13-10. Not even 4 minutes gone in this one, and living up to the hype already, Ryan.
Absolutely. We're going to have Armstrong at the line, 48% free throw shooter this year, which would say this one would probably go in if we're talking percentages.
If we were to suggest, yes.
It does not.
No good on that one. That Tamara Gear comes up
good rebound.
With the rebound.
Keen, bit of pressure up the court. Nice little dump-off pass to get out of it. Lytle, no, she's going to go to work. Kicks it to the hot hand. Cooper goes downhill, and look at that. No foul called. Geared. Probably thought there was a foul. Kept playing, though. Varley down the other end. Good hands from Lytle. Just drops back into Varley's hand. Armstrong corner. Vert. Misses. Gear, another board. She's already grabbed a few tonight.
Well, the Cougars got away with one there. Wide open look for Vert, but Meg Cooper.
Take that cherry and eat it.
Picked it and ate it, was waiting under the rim, preempted the fast break, so they go up by 5 now.
Hey, don't mind it, don't mind it. Get you 2 points. Again, that cutting action from Bellarine. Got clogged up a bit there. Cooper, don't do it to him. Oh,
geez, it looked good, but she'll almost get her own rebound. Bellarine blow that one up.
Always want to follow it up when you're a shooter, even if you got the hot hand.
Absolutely. Straight. She couldn't get that one to go either.
They've both missed one now, okay? So,
well, I don't know if this was the timeout or the commentary curse that's put a stem in the bleeding, but Nat Keane wants to join the party. No good on that occasion.
Straight with the rebound. That's her first of the night. Pulls it out. Armstrong to Varley. Varley jacks it. And that looks good, and it is good. Here we go.
Unbelievable.
We need a few more to get amongst it, and Varley said, yep, I'll have a turn. Thank you very much.
Well, speaking of which, sharpshooter M. Suckling's getting ready to check back into this game, as is Romy Price. And congratulations to McKinnon Jr., Romy Price, on 100 Big V games. As Tamara Gear says, I'll take the layup.
Great pass from Keane there as well. She started very well. Her first start of the year, and she's showing that she could well and truly hold a spot here.
So definitely, a few new starters and a few things that we knew we were going to see, some three-point shooting, some defense, but the party continues as Stray picks up the O board. And a couple of...
Straight again. That's her third.
Who would have thought? A couple of subs sitting on the bench ready to get going. As Nat Keane fires her way through the key, rather. Annabelle Fitter.
That one almost hit the roof.
Yeah, thereabouts, but it didn't hit the ring or the net, unfortunately, as Straight will drive straight into the key.
I think she was in about 2 minds there. She was almost too open. She didn't know what to do.
Wasn't sure what to do with it, and out of bounds. Very physical this game so far, but I do appreciate the referees allowing them to play through some physicality, so let's see how quickly the playing group can adjust.
That's what we want. We want it to be a bit physical. We don't want the little fouls being called if we don't need them to be.
No, 100%.
We want our players playing every minute we can.
Absolutely, and some more action like this would be great, as Eloise Leonard's also checked in to give Nat Keane a rest. As we mentioned, M. Suckling, Romy Price in for the Cougars. We've also found Courtney Hollywood in for the Storm, as is Chantel Hall.
How early here are McKinnon going to try and get the ball in Suckling's hand to get her eye in after a few weeks off?
Well, you're in 2 minds here, because Lytle hasn't really touched the ball much either to this point, as Chantel Hall with the fadeaway jimmer.
Timmy D-like.
Yeah, thereabouts, and all of a sudden, M. Suckling playing the point guard duties right now. Hands off to Fitter. Leonard on the wing, plays off the ball screen with Lytle, gets all the way to the paint through the storm of about 4 of them. Romy Price with the yo board and gets the bucket. Well, she's just good at it.
She knows where the ball's dropping. It seems like a lot of her offensive rebounds especially, she doesn't need to do much. She just gets in the right spot and it falls to her, and she finishes it.
So change up offensively for the Storm. Bit of Iverson action into empty side ball screen, but errant pass goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Cougars ball here. 19-18, a tick over 2 minutes left in this first quarter, Ryan.
Suckling bringing the ball up. Price goes over. Suckling says no to the screen, takes it herself. Reverse lay is good. And there she goes. Her first points for a few weeks. She's getting back into it.
Well, we were wondering when she was going to come in, get some early touches and let it fly from three. But hello, point guard M. Suckling.
Yeah, take it to the rack instead.
Empty ball screen again. Great pass from straight and finds Hall, who gets fouled. Couldn't make the bunny, so she'll go to the line for two.
That pass, it's just a little thing that you don't really take much focus on. When you're throwing it that low to a big, it's got to be out in front so they can keep running onto it.
It's got to have some mustard on it so it can pop up. It's got to have some
mustard, exactly.
Hot English.
And that was a mustardy pass.
Yeah, I think so. Otherwise, Chantel Hall wouldn't be where she is right now on the foul line. No. And misses the first, as we had Olivia Osborne check in for this one. Her first stint of the game. And no good. She goes 0 from 2 from the foul line. And Romy Price rebound and pushed past half court. Love to see it.
Lytle up top. Probably wants to get going into this game, and pass was on there.
A bit of miscommunication is there was a curl cut and a back cut at the same time, and too many hands in there for the Cougars to hang on to. So
either of them would have done there, to be honest, but
correct,
didn't get to either of them.
Getting flare screen for the Storm. Don't see many of those in basketball nowadays, but Olivia Vert says, I'll join the three-point party.
You don't. You're right. You do not see that pick at the top very much anymore. But gosh, it works when you don't do it too often, doesn't it?
Yeah, I am a fan of a flare screen. As Annabelle Fiddle wants to join the party, and she says, "Thank you."
This is what we wanted. Absolutely, 24 points already for McKinnon as a team. They've got a 3-point lead over Bellarine here, and we have got a game on our hands. 3-point galore so far. Same action there from Bellarine.
Good trap from the Cougars, and Bellarine still whipping that ball around. Shot fake, post entry, out to Vert on the drive now. Finds Hall in the short corner.
Gee, great ball movement.
1 second left on the shot clock if you don't mind.
That thing was zipping around in that half-court set. Unreal.
Was it ever? So we mentioned as M. Suckling, she just needed to get one up early.
See if that hand was still hot after a start to the season.
Absolutely. So winding it down now. Hollywood. Trapped on the ball screen. Hall. Kick out. Straight. No good. And time will expire here at the end of the first. It's 24 to 23. And what a first quarter, Ryan Fairchild.
What a game we have. McKinnon with the 1-point lead. 9 3-pointers made all up. Shooting 50% all up.
Unbelievable.
What a start.
Well, we mentioned pre-game that the Bellarine Storm only allow 57 points per game. They've given up 24 in the first quarter. McKinnon not too far behind them, 69 points a game. Have given up 23 in the first quarter. This all of a sudden, if it stays on trend, might be a high-scoring affair.
And I hope it does, because I want this shooting fest to keep going, because it's been unreal. Obviously, Meg Cooper and Straight started it off, and then you've got Vert, Fitter all joined in on the party a little bit, and I think that's why that's obviously why it's such high scoring, because 3 points are worth more than 2.
It might have something to do with it, Ryan.
Something to do with it.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm having fun. Looks like the referees are having fun. Both teams are having fun.
Yeah.
Crowd's up and about today, throwback round, so we're seeing a few old school, old style jerseys and McKinnon merch in the building. There's a few that have made the trek from the Bellarine Peninsula, but it is a fun atmosphere in here tonight.
It is. It's a great atmosphere. Every event that has happened this year for McKinnon seems to be a big hit, so that hasn't changed for tonight.
No, it's been good fun. So it's Megan Cooper who leads away with 11 points. She's 4 of 5 from the field, including 3 of 4 from outside. Closely followed, well, not too close, but Nat Keane, who's got the 4 points. Tamara Gears, 3 rebounds already and 3 assists in that quarter. For the Bellarine Storm is Courtney Strait, the captain, who didn't step off the floor in that first quarter, played all 10 minutes. She's got 9 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists, if you don't mind. Olivia Vert and Georgia Varley have a 3-point make to their name as well, both with the 5 points, and Chantel Hall a couple of buckets to go along with her minutes. So yet to check in is Carly Bruce for the Bellarine Storm, and Haven't seen any of Lily Brown-Catazano, Tamsin Thorley, or Maddie Simmons yet for the Cougars, but plenty of basketball left to be played here. The Cougars have tried trapping the ball screen, especially when Hollywood was involved. The Bellarine Storm showed that they were happy to get physical defensively. What are both teams, like, do they just continue with it and hoping the shooting cools down, but what are they both going to do to, like, tighten up the defensive end a little bit?
Well, I think for McKinnon on their defensive ends, Bellarine are doing a great job of getting that paint touch, whether it's with a pass or off a drive. They're collapsing. That's where Bellarine are getting these open shots. So if they can kind of try to at least guard that first 1 or 2 dribbles and talk, a bit of communication on those screens wouldn't go astray as well.
Well, they go back to that flare screen action, which almost looked like a little bit of Melbourne shuffle as Varley couldn't get that 3-point attempt to go. This ball back in the hands of Meg Cooper, plays pinch game with Romy Price. Meg lets that one fly pretty close, and Maddie Simmons flies in for the O board and takes out Courtney Strait in the process.
Going for the ball, just took a bit of body with it.
Well, she gets after it, Maddie Simmons, so good to see her get some early minutes here in the second quarter.
Tenacious defender she is.
Athlete.
And this I don't mind when you've got the big catching it out there to try and make a play.
Well, and as you've just mentioned, just opened the paint wide open for Hollywood, just couldn't get it to fall. And Price runs the break and kick ahead to Suckling. Cooper on the O board and gets fouled.
She's having a little giggle there. She thought she was playing soccer for a second. She went to launch the ball.
Yeah,
just
a little bit.
Little toe poke, little through ball for Man United.
Incredible. But love to see that. Romy Price on the rebound and push. Kick ahead to Suckling couldn't finish it, but it's always great when you can have your post rebound and push that ball up the floor.
Which I feel like I haven't really seen much. So it's something new, and it seems to be working. She's starting the break herself, and a couple of times already tonight, Suckling just then, as you said, they've been out. So if they can get a couple of freebies like that, good read from Simmons, just read that like a children's book, got the easy steal.
Well, speaking of things we haven't seen much, is Meg Cooper misses her first free throw for the year, and Maddie Simmons hands off to Nat Keane. Yeah, she's 7 of 8 now on the season, and Nat Keane floater from the block. Maddie Simmons hits the deck. Romy Price couldn't come up with the yo board.
Corner 3 for Varley, no good. Simmons again there for the hustle. Going to be Bellarine ball. Shot clock down to 10. That skip pass has been working well for Bellarine. Opens up that floor even more. Shot clock's winding down. Straight's going to... Oh, and there you go.
That is so smart.
Wow.
The patience on that to find Hall on the roll with 2 seconds left on the shot clock.
It fooled me. I thought she was throwing that up. And she's just dumped it up. And again, just that lead pass, a little bit of mustard, as we say, gets to him. And with 2 seconds left, that absolutely needed mustard. Otherwise, it wasn't going to get there in time.
And it's tied it all up. 25 apiece, and I believe there's a moving screen on the handoff.
Going to go the other way. And something that's not really basketball related here.
Yep.
This might be jersey matchup of the year.
You reckon?
I love the blue I love the yellow. So
it is a good contrast. I do like it.
It is good. It's very bright. It makes you happy.
Maybe that's why we're having so much fun.
It is. It is. I think it is. Because why else would we be having fun? It's 25 all. We've got 8 minutes to play in the second quarter. We've got lots of basketball left.
Well, we're both spending time together, mate, which is fantastic.
That's always fun. It's always fun.
Osborne couldn't find the pass on the baseline, and it's a turnover McKinnon ball here. Maddie Simmons will take a rest for M. Lytle.
Also got Crombie and Vert checking back in for Bellarine. Looks like Strait gets her first breather, and Osborne sits.
M. Suckling again with the ball handling duty, something we haven't seen a lot of.
Goes baseline. Vert probably didn't like the foul, but it's called anyway. Emily Lytle, a lot tonight, has been setting that just flat screen for the guards to just go strong baseline, and a few times already. They're getting open, going downhill.
Hasn't scored yet at this point, which is uncharacteristic for M. Lytle, as Romy Price gets fouled under the rim.
Yeah, I mean, as you said, Lytle yet to score, and she's one that usually in the first quarter has her average in the first quarter must be big. I don't have the stat in front of me, but I reckon the last few games at least, she's been in the double digits at quarter time.
She's been going off in the first quarter for sure. But yeah, only the 3 field goal attempts, but as you mentioned, lots of screens.
Yeah. Price, 60% free throw shooter, knocks them both down.
Price goes bang, bang.
Love to see that.
Hollywood reversal, now in the hands of Vert. Multiple screening actions, keeping Chantel Hall busy. Tried to trap Hollywood, and Romy Price is left scrambling. Vert on the step back.
Drains it.
No problem at all.
Good
Pretty move.
Great move.
Jinx. Small stoppage, but...
Ref was just tapping his wrist. I'm unsure if he just wants to know what the time is, or...
I don't know. I'm
not sure what that one means.
I don't know. He may have a multi or something on the footy.
Yeah, needs to know.
This evening, but we're back to basketball. Meg Cooper, deep 3. She's always going to let it fly, but a little bit right on that one.
Varley pushes it up the court, slows it down. McKinnon doing a decent job of getting back for that D transition. Just broke down there. Hollywood couldn't hit it. Vert the O-board, and nice finish underneath.
That cutting game is just doing so much for Bellarine.
Yeah, they clearly have been drilling it since pre-season because they know exactly where everyone's going to be at the right time.
Absolutely. Romy Price barrels her way to the rim. No call under the charge halo. Varley whips that thing inside to Hall.
Good move from Hall. She's up to 8 points. She has not missed either.
Biggest lead of the game here for Bellarine all of a sudden, up 5.
Another flat screen from Lytle. And then the double pick for Keane as well.
Just a couple of dead possessions for the Cougars offensively as Suckling goes to work with the handles.
Ref says off her leg, going Bellarine way. Sub coming in. Armstrong checks in for Hall, who's had a great start. 7 minutes, she's got 8 points, 2 rebounds, and yet to miss from the field.
Incredible.
Can't fault that. Literally, because she hasn't missed. You can't fault it.
No, you can't. Even if you wanted to,
no,
you couldn't. And Hollywood, I think, just loses her footing there. Hope she didn't roll an ankle or anything. A little bit slow to get up.
Had a doozy at my local footy club today.
Did ya?
Massive split head open. Was bad. Lots of blood.
You did?
No, not me.
Oh,
No. Come on, I'd crack in half if I tried to play footy now. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, Lord.
Wasn't good. Wasn't pretty.
Was that the Scoresby Magpies, was it?
Yeah, the old Scoresby Magpies.
It's been a hot minute since I've been down there.
Yeah. Going well. Big win today again.
Very good. So it's going to be timeout for the Cougars. Head coach Peter Cotterides today. Wanted just to stem the bleeding a little bit. As we said, largest lead of the game at the minute for the Bellarine Storm is 5. It's 27-32. Assistant coach, assistant coach Peter Cotterides stepped in for head coach Nathan Gear, who is away with the under-16s Victoria Metro team at the minute, competing at the under-16 Nationals, who got a pretty decent win today by 63 against WA Country.
Is that a semi-final as well?
Quarterfinal, a semi or quarterfinal, I believe. I believe that gets them in to the gold medal game. Don't quote me on that.
Well, if that's to get into a gold medal game, that is an absolute statement. 63-point win,
big statement, and probably one of their Warrior teams also got knocked out of the medal contention today, Victoria Country. So
yeah, there you go.
Will be a big one for head coach Nathan Gear tomorrow. So we do wish him all the best, but he definitely has all the trust in the world in Peter Cotterides and the rest of his coaching staff, Coach Nicky and Coach Allen, to take care of this one in his absence. So all the way from Bendigo Nationals, returning back here to Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre, we are back underway.
Keane still with the ball handling duties. Lytle still yet to hit the scoreboard. Suckling, and there she goes. Here we go. That's one. That's one.
Only a matter of time, Ryan.
Now, she is someone that can well and truly, one goes down, we could see another 4 go down these 5 minutes. She gets
and they might need to after Meg Cooper hit her first 3. She's missed her last 2.
Yeah.
And right on cue, she picks up a rebound on that miss from Bellarine. And Nat Keen on the push, early ball screen from Gia.
On cue again. Rattles out.
A little bit long, so she's missed her last 3. She's now 3 of 7.
Good pump fake there. Can't get it to go. Crombie. Another O board for Bellarine.
Just fell asleep for a second on the O boards, and they'll get another go at it, Bellarine, as Varley step back. No good, and almost another O board, but Tamara Gear makes sure not the case right now.
2-on-1 there. Finds Suckling, and she could just shoot that, and she does. And she makes it.
She puts it in.
There we go. Well, I said 4 in the next 5 minutes. She's hit 2 now, so we're halfway there.
Well,
we're halfway there.
We are. Pretty sure Bon Jovi wrote a song about it once.
Yeah, no, I'm singing Big Time Rush there.
Oh, sorry, mate. My sincere apologies. Anyway, Tim Sanderson's seen enough after M. Suckling's hit 2 threes in a matter of 90 seconds, if that.
Yeah. Back in the lead, 1 point.
Yeah, it's 33-32. The 3-point field goals are flying and consequently going in.
Yeah, that's it's absurd. 12 from 30 for the game combined, which even just having 33s put up in a quarter and a half seems like a lot, but gee, when they're going in, it makes for good basketball, doesn't it?
Well, it is 2025, so...
yeah, the 3 ball's very well and truly in the game now, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. So McKinnon is 6 of 13 from 3 at the minute. Bellarine 6 of 17. And, I mean, I don't know if the defense has changed or we're just missing shots on both ends of the floor, but it's not quite the 24-23 first quarter that we had.
Yeah, I can't say... A lot of Bellarine's threes that they've put up this quarter haven't probably been off those hitting the paint kickouts as much as that first quarter. And probably same with McKinnon in terms of just getting those real good looks. Obviously Suckling there, that was just she got the ball at the block and just waddled out to the three-point line and said, oh, no one's caught me yet. I'll shoot this one then.
I love the poise to just go, well, I'm not going to shoot a mid-range. I'm actually just going to back it out and shoot from the corner. As Varley shoots on the catch, that left hand is pure.
And that was off a double down screen for her. She came off it and shot the rock. So a lot of Bellarine's, a lot of their shots really, none of them are very off the dribble. They're setting picks everywhere on the floor and finding shooters.
Well, and exploring a few different actions here are Bellarine, and just keeping the McKinnon defense guessing on occasion, as M. Suckling couldn't get the turnaround to go. Straight with the kick ahead after the rebound to Varley.
Good pass.
And D-Trans just non-existent at that point in time for the Cougars.
That was a great pass there. Obviously, it was probably 2-on-1 under the ring, and she just read who was going to be open. Worked out well. Lytle, she likes this matchup. Still can't get her campaign started scoreboard-wise. Another good dump-off pass straight to Armstrong.
And it's D-Trans again, who's that's let the Cougars down. So it might be some time for some fresh bodies or some sort of a change-up for the Cougars. It's up to 6 points now for the Storm. Lytle in middle ball screen action with Tamara Gear, but can't create an advantage.
I don't think Bellarine is someone that you want to start getting that little lead going. And blocked on the 3 ball. Crombie says no.
She knew that was going up.
She did. Read it. Only 1 second on the shot clock.
Very smart timeout here from Peter Cotteretti.
Who's going to shoot this off the inbound? Who's got the best heel-toe-toe action off the pick?
I'm not sure whether it's going to be heel-toe-toe. It might be a lob.
Could be a lob?
It could be a lob.
Lob into the paint?
Yeah, I think it might be a empty the backside, so empty the weak side corner, back pick on the curl action.
And you're throwing it up to Lytle to try and get her going, or?
Yeah, I think so. Like, either you do or you use Lytle as misdirection.
Yeah. A bit of Houdini-like.
Or you just throw it into Cooper or Suckling and let them throw it.
Yeah. And that's a high percentage look.
It's
tonight especially.
It's a high percentage look either way. But and if you're Bellarine, like, are you just denying everything? Are you sitting off and protecting the rim?
Well, I think now I was a player. I wasn't much of a coach, but as a player, the easiest thing when you're on the court here, you just yell out, switch everything.
Yeah.
And then as soon as there's a screen coming, you just stand there and let someone else take the work.
So at least it's not your fault.
No. I said switch. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What are you doing? You'll see. You just need one person up on the inbounder. Make that pass hard, because if that pass is easy, which looks like they just drop straight back, so the pass is going to be easy, but just depends if they can get someone open.
And no one guarding the inbounder, and they've gone the lob play, and a little bit errand was the pass, and Romy Price couldn't capitalise there.
Well, clearly, you knew what was going on. Coach Kotorides had the same thought as you, and it seems like Coach Sanderson also had the same thought. Yeah, didn't even bother guarding the inbound pass.
Nah, I think you got to play the percentages on that one. If you let a three go with minimal time and that goes in, I think you live with that, but you don't live with any bunnies at the rim.
Yeah, and it worked for him. Straight with the pull-up. I think Price got a hand on that. Ref says no. Players aren't arguing. I'm wrong. I'll stop talking.
And on to the next possession we go. Branca Dezzano checks in for her first minutes in this one. She's got the ball handling duties along with Natalie Keane. So the two-guard front. Keane, right hand on the left-hand side.
Good hustle to get the rebound. Oh, here we go.
Push pass, cross court. Meg Cooper, three ball.
Yes,
you betcha.
Thank you. She's up to 15. That is her fourth three ball of the night so far. She is cooking.
Now, if that doesn't tell the tale of a shooter, I don't know what does. She's missed her last couple wide open threes, but then hits a semi-contested fading to the right. Nothing but net.
Yeah, that's she just knows where to shoot it.
That's just a shooter, that is.
Yeah, that's one thing that you don't really notice when you're a non-shooter, that shooting it when you're not fully stable, it's not actually easy, is it?
No, I wouldn't know and I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, not much of a jump shooter yourself, were you?
No, not at all. Branca Dezzano goes bowling through Armstrong.
Price.
No call. Price on the step through or side step even. Couldn't get that one to go. Hollywood skip past to straight. Good trap on the ball screen. Finds Armstrong. Kick out to Crombie. That one's good.
That's what we said was happening the first quarter. When that trap happens, they get the ball into that elbow kind of free throw line extended, and the shooters are all open.
And then those kickouts you were talking about as Crombie opens her account. Nat Keane couldn't bank that one in, and Hall picks up the rebound.
Good transition from Bellarine. Lytle gets there to stop it. They're going to reset straight up the top. Crombie just hit one. And again, the lead pass.
That bounce pass.
So many times tonight that's happened. That's two very distinct ways that Bellarine have been scoring. That pick and roll into that lead pass and getting those touches on that free throw line elbow, and just kicking them shooters.
Well, and with the empty corner, so there's no tag on the ball screen to hit the roller, and McKinnon yet to find an answer for that one. They go under the ball screen here, and Nat Keane hits backboard again first and couldn't get it to go. And now an opportunity for Bellarine to get this one into double digits before halftime.
Yeah, which would be a killer for McKinnon. They've played a great half, and Bellarine just kind of pulled away this last couple minutes here. And again, collapse. Wasn't a three that time, which probably helped a little bit, I guess, but...
We've got 10 seconds to work with here. 7 seconds now for Keane. Plays ball screen with Romy Price. Hits the roller. Bit of traffic in there, and Bellarine almost take it away. M. Lytle, no good on the O-board and putback. And at half-time, Ryan, M. Lytle has 0 points.
Yeah, that is something that... I think if you're another coach or a player in the league and you're looking at the stats right now, live stats, you are thinking, what is going on over at the Glenara Sports and Aquatic Centre?
It's questionable time. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but 0 points at the moment for M. Lytle. It's Olivia Vert that leads the way for Bellarine with 10. Courtney Straight's up to 9. Georgia Varley with 8. Beg your pardon, Courtney Straight 9, 9 and 6. At halftime in the minute, so she's doing an incredible job so far.
That's a pretty big first half, isn't it?
Pretty good. And for the Cougars, it's Meg Cooper, 15 points. She's 4 of 8 from 3 to go along with the 3 rebounds. And that's about it at the minute. Em Suckling's joined the party with 8 points. She's got 2 threes of her own.
Yeah.
But they're going to need a little bit of help on the offensive end to catch back up to Bellarine here.
Yeah, I think if you're Bellarine, I think you're happy with that in terms of you've got the lead at half-time. McKinnon probably a little bit, wouldn't say unhappy, but they were fought hard for 18 minutes, and then the last 2 minutes there, they just give up that little lead, and it's 8 points now, which for Bellarine, they could turn that into 15, 20 points if they come out firing.
Well, it's going to be a very important start to the second half for both teams. For Bellarine to see if they can extend it, and the Cougars to see if they can bring that deficit back down to where it was early in that first quarter. But we'll take a quick break here. We'll see you in a couple of minutes for the second half of this Big V action. So hello and welcome back to the second half of Big V Championship Women action between the first place Bellarine Storm and the third place McKinnon Cougars. Daniel Gianchetto here along with Ryan Fairchild, and it's an 8-point game here. Bellarine up, only started to extend that lead late in that second quarter, but been a close one and an exciting one so far, Ryan.
It has been. You're right. It has been. Sorry about that. Yeah.
A lot of three-point shooting.
A lot of three-point shooting.
And as I just look at the stat sheet, not a lot of free throw shooting. The Cougars are 3 of 4 from the foul line, and Bellarine are 0 of 4.
Yeah,
that's it.
Mean, I guess they're shooting that many threes that they're not really getting in the key to
no one's getting in the paint,
to be honest. But it is pretty unheard of that 8 free throws for a half of basketball isn't a lot combined. Like, I don't know what your aim is to shoot free throws per half, but I think as a team you want to be shooting more than 4 in a half.
Bellarine, funnily enough, lead the league in free throws attempts per game with 20. The Cougars are last with 15 a game, and
neither of them are near it yet.
Yeah, there's not much happening, but as we may have suspected, they get the first touch to go to M. Lytle, and they overplay and they go to M. Suckling, and she gets on the rim with that left hand.
The Emily combination is back. And we want them to see, oh, goodness me, I don't know what I was saying there. We want them to get going. We want the Emily combo to get going. That's what we want.
Love it. And probably as Varley lets a wide open one go from 3 and Gear picks up the rebound. So notable difference in the starters is Meg Cooper takes a seat to start the second half as M. Suckling gets the go-ahead and starts this half alongside Emily Lytle, Tamara Gear, Nat Keane, and Annabelle Fitter as Nat Keane puts the moves on, kick out to Fitter, tries to penetrate with the right hand, no good on the layup, and errant ball ends up in her hands anyway. She'll get the stat for the O board. M. Lytle, pull up midi, and she's fouled.
And as good as Bellarine have been at keeping Lytle scoreless in that first half, that is not the way you want her to get her first points if she knocks these down, because you get one that goes through the net, your confidence gets boosted just that little bit where she could get going. But
well, we say that as she just misses her first one. She's an 87% free throw shooter on the season, so we would suspect that she knocks the second one in to open her account for the night, and she does just that.
5-point game now, 1 minute into the third quarter. Varley bringing it up, kicks it across to Armstrong.
Probably very happy to see that ball go through the net.
Absolutely, she would have been. Some more screening action just everywhere for Bellarine. Everywhere you look, there's a screen happening.
And I love how quickly that ball has been whipped around.
Yeah,
perimeter, and then on seeing the roller, and then another one. Finds it inside, couldn't get that one to go. Hall thought she was fouled. But the Cougars will go away with it. Fitter all the way to the rim, blocked, deflected, something or other, but Bellarine will come away with it.
And another dump-off pass straight.
This is, I think, the third or fourth defensive transition possession that we've seen where the Cougars have just been in no man's land.
Yes, that's her 7th assist, so she is absolutely on triple-double watch already.
Skip past to Nat Keane. Throw down on the left-hand drive. Gets all the way in there. Blocked by Varley. And she takes that one away herself. Straight's wide open on the wing. They find her. Chooses not to shoot the 3. 2-foot stop. 3 Cougars go to her. Armstrong lets it fly, and it's all backboard as Tamara Gear comes up with another rebound.
Lytle kick ahead to Suckling in the corner. That Emily combination again. Lytle wanted it back in the post.
Well, it definitely would have been a focal point for the coaching staff, and you can see as soon as M. Suckling touches it, both assistants are standing up yelling, shooter. As great find there, Tamara Gear finishes off.
Good finish, good pass as well. 41-46.
Natalie Keane with the assist, I believe?
Yeah, that's her 5th, so she's playing well.
Very good find as M. Lytle with the takeaway. Euro step, right hand underneath, can't get that one to go. She's stuck on one singular point here tonight.
Varley, the other end, more picks everywhere on the court, straight open and shoots it truly straight.
She was incredibly open.
She was very open. Nat Keane, I think, just got a little bit lost there, turned around, and there was a screen standing right in her way when she went to close out. So, again, possibly a bit of lack of communication on the defensive end for McKinnon.
Potentially, but like you said, with that much screening and cutting action going on, it's bound to get the defense confused on one possession or another.
Absolutely.
Lytle finds Suckling out for 3. Couldn't answer back with her own. Straight gets the rebound on the push. Varley's open on the wing. Doesn't like the 3. Finds Hall. Fouled by Gear, and Hall's going to go to the line for 2.
And again, they play such good basketball down the offensive end. The ball zips around. They part extra passes everywhere on the offensive end for Bellarine. What's the saying? Give up a good shot for a great one.
Good shot for a great shot, mate.
And they do it. They well and truly do it. That's, as we said at halftime, the two things: that pick and roll action, which we just saw again, that lead pass, and then the collapsing defense where their shooters are just getting open everywhere on those wings and on those corners.
Incredible to watch. Is Hall misses the second free throw. Hollywood and Vert check back in for the Storm. Leonard checks back in to give Suckling a rest for the Cougars. And now it's the Cougars' turn to whip that ball around. They play pinch post game. Gear to Lytle. Empty post. Hook pass. Fitter. No good on that occasion. And it's going to stay a 9-point lead for the moment. See if Bellarine can push this one beyond double digits. Crombie. Bank wasn't open.
Good box outs there from Gear and Leonard as well.
It's the fundamental stuff you like to see. Is
Absolutely.
Leonard on the kick out, push to Fitter, 3 ball, no good on that one as Leonard takes down the O-board.
Good hustle there. That's an extra possession for McKinnon. And Keane up the top. Lytle just getting a lot of contact there. Fitter tries again and drains that one. Just misses 2 in a row and still has the confidence off the dribble to just jack it.
It's
Unreal.
fantastic. That's what you want in your players. Like, don't worry about the last one. On to the next play immediately.
And that's good defense there from Fitter and Lytle. Switched it straight away. Communication was up. And now they're pushing Bellarine back up. Quarter-court line with 5 left. This is where they collapse and get the contested. Oh, doesn't even matter.
Does not matter if it's Courtney Straight shooting the basketball. It doesn't matter. It's likely it's going to go in.
I was about to say that was one of their better defensive possessions in terms of getting to all those 3-point shooters, all the picks that they did communicated, and Straight still just said, I'm hitting it anyway.
Well, she's shooting it at a ridiculous, as Natalie King joins the party from 3.
Wowee. 6-point game, and it is still, I thought a bit earlier in the quarter we might have been, the 3-point galore might have been gone, but it's back again.
It's well and truly back.
Absolutely.
We say that as Meg Cooper enters back into the game. It's going to give Fitter a rest, who's hit one recently. Natalie Keen's just hit one, and Tamsin Thorley coming in for her first minute. She might try and join the party soon. But Courtney Straight, on 5.9 attempts per game, is shooting the 3 ball at a ridiculous 46.5%. Meg Cooper back into this one.
I think they missed Price. She ran hard to get under the ring. They just couldn't get it to her. And there's another just straight lead pass. Misses the bunny, but Hall gets it back and a foul.
So it's the kick-out threes McKinnon are allowing and the defensive transition, which is none too pretty at the moment.
Yeah.
But Bellarine doing a great job of just rebounding it and just getting out of there.
Yeah, they're playing quick. They've got 3 players now in double digits, Vert, Hall and Straight. And, gee, it helps because they're getting open with, as you said, that offensive transition. They're moving the ball quickly. And, my goodness, they're shooting the rock still.
Not well from the free throw line. They're 1 of 7 after that one from Hall. She makes that. Now they're 2 of 8 from the foul line. 2 of 8 from the foul line after they usually shoot 20 a game at 67%. And this is well below 67 at the minute. Eloise Leonard on the cross.
It was a great throwdown cross.
Yeah, a bit too much traffic in there by the end of it.
Hustles back, though, gets the steal. That's what you want to see.
She goes to get that one right back. How good.
That's what you want to see. That's that next play mentality that we were just talking about. Thorley up the top, kicks it to Leonard, into Lytle. Can she get going? And she does there.
Baby hook.
First field goal made for Emily Lytle, and we've got 3.5 left in the third. 5-point game. Can she find something to get cooking going into this last quarter?
Well, the good news for the Cougars is they're only down the 5 points, and Em Lytle hasn't done much on the offensive end just yet. So it's semi-good news for the Cougars, but not so great if you let Hollywood get into the paint that easily. It's a kick-ahead pass to Cooper. She plays off the bounce now. Misses the bunny, gets her own board, and
there we go.
Second chance points.
She meant that. Stat padding. Wanted that extra rebound.
What are they calling it in the WNBA now? The me-bound?
Oh, me-bounds.
Me-bound.
Me-bounds, she-bounds, rebounds. Is that what they call it?
As long as she puts it back in for 2 points, that's all we're worried about. And it's deficit back to 3 now for the Cougars to chase down, and we've got a timeout here. Tim Sanderson wants to talk about it and just put a stem in the bleeding. But a very good run from the Cougars. A few too many turnovers for the Bellarine Storm. They're up to 10 turnovers now in this contest. Can Em Lytle get going? Is this like the light at the end of the tunnel?
I mean, just there, that was probably the first play we've really seen where she's got it in the post and it's been a genuine one-on-one. She's just been getting hassled every time she catches it. So if Bellarine are going to move away from just kind of trapping her and hustling to her when she gets the ball, she can score, as we just saw.
Yeah. Well, they've done a good job of that, Bellarine. Is every time Em Lytle touches the ball, they're making sure she feels pressured. There's a second body coming, something like that. But just stuck on the 3 points at the minute. 11% from the field she is currently. Meg Cooper leads the way for them at the moment with 17 points, 4 rebounds. But Courtney Strait up to 15 points. She's got the 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Tell you what.
I wouldn't mind a triple-double.
Don't jinx it. But we're touching wood. Good thing we're on a wooden score bench so far at the minute.
Everyone can hear that. We're touching it. Touching wood.
She's on watch right now, and that'll be surely a BigV All-Star starting 5.
You'd think all first team for the week.
You would think on the gram by the end of the week. Is Bellarine trying to put this one above 3 points again. Straight.
Here she is downhill. Took it hard. Defense collapsed and foul. Ref says Price.
Push on Price. I'd love to do a referee course and just understand why they call the calls that they call. Like, what makes it a pushing foul between a hands foul with, like, such a heavy contest at the end of a drive like that?
Well, when I was a ref...
Oh, you're going to shed some light on this one?
Yeah. I used to ref in my teenage years.
Man of many talents.
Yeah. Now, I did not ref at this level,
no.
But me personally, as long as you know who the foul's on, you just say whatever it looked like.
Understood.
You know, they said, oh, well, it's number 5 fouled her.
Price tried to join the party from 3 and couldn't.
Good hustle from Thorley. Lytle, here we go. Up and under and scores.
There she goes.
Back to a 3-point game.
It's great hustle to keep the ball alive from Thorley.
Yes. I mean, just that little chances to get your second look at scoring as a team. It's what you love.
And there's that flare screen again, and Vert looks to capitalise off it. Thorley hustling after it, but it's going to maintain Bellarine possession here. Baseline out of bounds on a few substitutions coming in.
Varley and
Crombie.
Straight gets a breather. Is that her? No, it's not her first breather for the game.
No,
but
it's second.
She hasn't had many, though, that's
probably
for sure.
just her second. Vert likes the baseline drive against Leonard. Thought she got away with it for a second there, but referee didn't like the offhand.
There you go. There's the push. No hands foul was the push from behind.
There you go.
It's just slowly settled down a bit in this third quarter. It's a 3-point game. Vert misses the first. Wow, their free throws. Is
that 4 of 11?
4 of 11. If McKinnon scrap through and get a win here, I think that's something. And another miss, 4 of 12. That's something that you're looking at as a team.
I think that might be the only thing you're looking at as a team. If it does come down to a single-digit win for the Cougars.
You're doing the old, everyone has to make 10 in a row before you leave training on Tuesday night?
I think it might just be 90 minutes of free throws. As Romy Price gets all the way to the rim, Lytle hustles for the O board, and someone in the building may have just lit a fire under M. Lytle.
Yeah.
She looks like she's on a mission.
Yeah, she's got that look in her eye now, doesn't she? She's in the game. She knows that she can put this team on her back a bit.
Well, and you can see the hand pressure and the physicality picking up once again for the Cougars.
Good.
Romy Price stands in the way and says, no thanks, Varley, we'll take that one. Thorley pushes it with Cooper and rips straight away from Vert. By Vert, I should say. And she tries to take it into the paint. Whipped it right back out to Armstrong. Skip pass. Tensions are rising, Ryan.
They are good. And Leonard with the block. Similar thing to before. Just got beaten off that dribble. Got the hand in there. Got the block. And no foul call that time.
Now, I've only got the controls here for the commentary volume here, but the overall volume in the building is starting to lift late in this third quarter here.
Yeah, we've got some clappers in the crowd tonight.
Varley, long two, board by Romy Price.
And just an errant pass from Thorley, gets back on D, and it's a foul.
Well, you did mention the uniform contrast earlier in the matchup, but Tamsin Thorley may have just been confused about who she was kicking the ball ahead to. Went straight to a blue jersey, and we've got free throws here for Vert. But the good news is the way they're shooting the ball from the free throw line, from FIFO line, at the moment isn't great. But either way, they will have an opportunity to either tie it up or take the lead down the other end, depending on what Vert does with this second free throw. We don't know. We don't know. Well, you're about to find out. She's hit the second.
There you go. I reckon, and again, don't have the stats in front of me for this, but I reckon that's the first time they've gone 2 from 2.
I would hazard a guess, yes.
Yeah.
So they try empty ball screen here. Leonard thought about it. Finds Thorley. Thorley wants to join the party.
And fouled. Don't mind that.
And it was right in front of the Bellarine coaching staff, and they're not too happy with it at all.
Well, I mean...
Well, Tim Sanderson, head coach, cool, calm and collected as always.
Yeah, he just says get on with it.
Yep.
Bad luck. Let her shoot her free throws, and then we'll go down the other end and score. Thorley rattles the first in. That's her first buckets. She's come on and done well. She's done well in her 4 minutes here.
She snuck that one over the rim.
2 from 2.
Can she go 3 from 3 here?
She does. The ring was her friend on a couple of those free throws, and it rattles in again. Tied ball game with 30 seconds left in the third quarter. This is what we wanted.
Well, she's done well. She's and now with those free throws, she's 5 of 5 on the season at 100%. Love that. Hollywood gets all the way into the paint, gets it back, short corner midi. No good, but gets her own rebound tipped. Kick out, Crombie.
Oh, great fake and great pull-up. Got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
And Crombie will take that extra block going into
Just
the last
gives the
quarter.
hand grenade off to M. Lytle at the last second. But it's 2 points. 58 to 60.
This is exciting.
It is exciting. This has been an incredible matchup so far. Just what we were expecting. Just what both teams and both coaching staff were expecting. What a game so far, Ryan.
Absolutely. It's been great. We said at the start of the game, we spoke about the points allowed for Bellarine, 57. McKinnon, 58 and 3/4. So clearly, they've found something tonight against the Bellarine defense to get that score up as high as it really has been against Bellarine, I should say.
Well, and conversely, the Cougars only allowing 69 a game, and Bellarine have already scored the 60.
So, and do you reckon, now this could be just ballpark.
Okay.
I reckon it's because the three-point shooting's been pretty good.
It's probably playing a factor, considering Bellarine are 10 of 26. You heard it right. Through 3 quarters, 10 made 3-point field goals and 26 attempts. The Cougars not too far behind. 9 of 23 at 39%. And that's 38% for Bellarine. But they are just letting that thing fly, and it is going in tonight.
They are going in, absolutely. And we obviously know there are shooters out there, but it seems like every time anyone jacks up one of the triples, they're looking good. There have been a few that are probably questionable in terms of where they're going, but a couple have been just backboard, and that's okay.
Well, and it's not just the same players.
No.
Well, it's a couple of the repeat offenders, as you were, the Megan Coopers, the M Sucklings, but Annabelle Fitters joined the party today, 2 of 5. Nat Keen's got 1 to go. She's 1 of 4. Romy Price has missed her lone one. Em Lytle's missed her lone one. But on the other end, Crombie's gone 1 of 4. Courtney Strait, 5 of 7 from 3. Varley's joined the party, 2 of 7. Vert, 2 of 5. It's a good old-fashioned shootout. We love to see it. And just speaking of Courtney Strait, we're going into the last quarter. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Everybody touch wood. We could be on triple-double watch here.
You know what I don't like about that, though?
What don't you like?
She's not starting on the court. So it doesn't help us.
Well, she has played the 26 minutes already in this one. Hasn't had much rest at all. Similar with Em Lytle, who is starting on the courts, played the 27 minutes, but 3 of 11 so far tonight is Em Lytle, just to 7 points. So she needs to do a little bit to get things going up to a 23 point per game average, as Vert can't get that one to go to open up the quarter. Gear finds Lytle on the outlet, and let's see if she can start off on a good note. She gets all the way to the rim, wanted the foul, couldn't get it.
1 on 3. Vert still says, I'm going to take it anyway. Can't finish it. Keen.
Well, she just got ahead of everyone there. It looked like Meg Cooper was unsure whether she should cut to the rim or go to the 3, but she's figured it out in the end.
I'll tell you what.
And adds 2 more to her tally.
She lost the ball then, and somehow it just flicked straight back up into her lap. How good is that? 19 points for Meg Cooper.
Well, quite fortuitous if you don't mind. And they've gone back to the empty ball screen. Didn't even need to put the ball on the floor. Found Armstrong on the roll, who finds Hollywood. Kick out to Crombie. Another midi from the elbow. And another O board for Bellarine.
Long 3. Not great.
Make that 2 O boards, Ryan.
Hollywood gets the O board there. Back out to Vert. Vert goes back to Hollywood. Hollywood drives. Midi misses. Suckling with the rebound. That's her first of the game.
Well, they really wanted to make sure they finished that possession up after giving up 2 O boards, and it's tied at 60 apiece.
Keen being good. Gear up the top. She doesn't even think about shooting it, but Cooper does. That looks good. Oh, it does look good. We were right behind it again. Oh, keep shooting them in line with us, please. They look so much better when you're behind it.
For those playing at home, the commentary box, or lack there of a better term, is not far below the camera, and we are right behind any wing threes on this side of the court. So that looks fantastic. As is the box out by Natalie Keane, but Vert comes away with the offensive rebounds. That's 3 O boards in 2 possessions here for the Storm.
Crombie out. Armstrong drives. Lytle playing great one-on-one defense. Chaotic midi put up. Keane gets the rebound and foul. The noise and intensity is picking up in the Glen Ira Sports and Aquatic Centre, and it's all thanks to how McKinnon have started this last quarter.
Well, it might have something to do with the 3-point lead or the 5 threes that Meg Cooper's hit. 5 of 9 now on the contest, battling Courtney Strait, 5 of 7. We called a shootout early in the first quarter, so Strait is back on the court now, both guarding each other consequently.
Mate, does that have anything to do with why they're letting each other jack up so many threes, do you reckon?
I'm not too sure. We'll wait and see what happens for the remainder of this quarter as they get the ball in the hands of Lytle. She goes ISO against Crombie. Can't get the 3 to go, and Gear comes up with the O board. Finds Lytle on the cut. Wanted the foul call. She is on a mission to get her team over the line despite the subpar shooting performance, I would suggest.
Yeah.
For her standards anyway.
For her standards, absolutely. I mean, she's, for McKinnon, for the team, she's got the best field goal percentage for the year, just shooting just under 48% in general from the floor, 3-point and from the, oh my goodness me. Just in general from the floor.
Just in general.
Anything but free throws, it's about 48%.
Well, as we mentioned, 87% from the foul line, but misses the first.
Makes the second. Rarely misses 2 from 2. And she's going to get a breather. This will probably be, you would expect, a short, quick breather, and she'll get back on to try and do some more damage to finish the game off.
Just step out, reset, probably similar to what Courtney Straight did to start the quarter for Bellarine. But Annabelle Fitter comes in, physicality on defense. Switch there on the ball screen this time. Gear challenges Vert.
Straight up and down, good D.
Comes away with the rebound. Cooper, kick ahead to Suckling. Errant pass. But they find a way through the pressure anyway.
Suckling's got it up top. Looks like a double horns action coming. Suckling can't get much going. Massive kick across court to Keane. Drive. Good D from Bellarine there. That's just great team defense. McKinnon couldn't get anything going there.
The physicality, the hand pressure, the volume in this building has been dialed up. Hollywood, not really thinking about the three, but definitely thinking about Courtney Straight finding a three-point field goal.
1-on-1 on the wing here. This is what Straight's looking for. And that kick across. Heavy closeout. Doesn't work out, but it's going to be McKinnon ball. 6 minutes, 11 seconds left. Hall is going to check back in for the game. Crombie gets a breather. And we're going to timeout for McKinnon. What a game we've got. 6 minutes, just over 6 minutes left. 64 plays 60. And McKinnon up by 4 points.
It is all happening here. Incredible shootout in the first quarter, but now the defense has picked up. Still, plenty of time left for the girls to get some shots up. So it's Meg Cooper who leads the way for the Cougars, 22 points, 8 of 13 from the floor, 5 of 9 from the three-point line. She's got 4 rebounds and an assist to go along with it. M. Suckling not too far behind with 10 points of her own, 2 of 4 from 3. Romy Price and Tamara Gear doing the dirty work on the boards. Tamara's got 11 boards with 2 O boards. Romy Price has a 4.6 rebounds. And then conversely on the other end, Bellarine have a couple more double-digit scorers. It's Courtney Straight who leads the way, 17 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. Everyone touch more wood. We've got Olivia Vert, 12 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, why don't you? And Chantel Hall, 12 points, 7 rebounds as well. So stuff in the stat sheet everywhere. 4 points in it. What's going to happen to break this game either way for either team, Ryan? What's going to be the catalyst of that run?
I think we've seen on both ends to start this quarter, the defense has really picked up, and it's almost at a point where it's picked up so much that there's those little minor lapses of judgment that could hurt in terms of but when you do play tenacious, aggressive defense like that, you're forcing players to make passes like what we just saw.
Well, at the time, the key was wide open, but the hand pressure and the denial up the lanes from Bellarine just made it a bit hard. And the hand pressure to put a pressure on that pass that Tamara was trying to throw. So go back to Courtney Straight here. Fitter all over Straight.
Fitter's arms are going everywhere. Did you see that? Every time the ball was anywhere near her, those arms were flapping around everywhere. Absolutely aggressive. Going to throw a shoulder out if she does it too much.
It's a good effort defensively by
Unreal.
Fitter.
Force a turnover.
And Keane via the jump ball. So Cooper goes straight into gear. Suckling pinned down for Fitter. Back to Keane, wing ball screen action, trying to create an advantage here through the single gap. Keane no good, Straight with the rebound.
Kicks it across, Varley. Corners open, that's Hollywood, and she drowns it. That's her first, that's not just her first 3, that's her first points of the night. So huge shot there from Hollywood in the corner.
Incredible from Hollywood. Suckling tries to get another 3. Tamara Gear could not get the O board.
And I just take back what I said. I believe it was only a 2 there for Hollywood. Must have had a foot on the line.
Yep.
So
well,
it's still a 2-point game.
Well, not a prominent 3-point shooter, so it does check out.
Geez, that hurts you, doesn't it? When you think you've hit a 3 and you just look at the ref and they've got the 2 fingers down.
Yeah.
It's really just a kick while you're down.
It's not what you want.
Yeah.
If I ever was to know what that felt like, if I ever was to shoot a basketball, but...
feels bad.
Yeah, okay, understood.
Feels bad.
And as you mentioned, the the short rest for Em Lytle. She's come back into this game with a tick under 5 minutes left as Tamara Gear takes a rest.
And again, ball pressure from McKinnon everywhere. Price has got the one-on-one down low. Hollywood, just a couple times here, McKinnon, hard closeouts, and they're getting blown by. Could hurt them, but Bellarine not quite taking advantage of them at the moment.
Price checked in for Tamara Gear. Fitter plays
Strong
ball screen
drive.
with Price.
There we go. That's what they need. Get downhill, create, make the defense work harder than. Well, I say that they're working.
They're working pretty damn hard at the minute.
But in terms of the ball pressure, that
Yep.
one quick dribble, one quick step, and you get downhill like that, you force them to make an error.
Now, Ryan, I am going to have to quickly just check myself before I wreck myself. I did say Courtney Hollywood was not a prominent three-point shooter, but I beg to differ. This is the first time I've had the pleasure of watching her in person, but 21 of 58 on the year for 36%. So
she's not bad.
So she's not bad at all. Absolutely not. So
just hasn't shown us tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's put up many threes tonight, if at all, but
no, not very much at all. So I will send my apologies to the Bellarine fan community. It's Courtney Strait, who is a shooter.
Price says no.
It's not often
Huge.
you get a block on a three-point shot. Price making Courtney Strait work for it and takes it away.
Here we go. Romy Price, what a defensive possession there. And the block and the steal.
Bellarine get it right back. Kick out for Hollywood. That's a three. No
Rims
good.
out.
Rims out.
Price with the reap. What a 30-second patch from Price that was. That was unreal. Fitter. Varley read it. Couldn't get there. Suckling for three. Misses.
That pass was on time, on target. For a skip pass cross court across hands, M. Suckling couldn't have asked for anything better.
Yeah, that was an elite pass.
Straight ball screen.
Fitter again with just the pressure there. Oh, you saw that as well. Suckling just looked at where the screen was and Varley took advantage. Baseline drive for the two.
It's very easily to get. Sorry, it's very easy to get rejected on that ball screen.
Yeah.
You need to rely on your communications rather than your eyes sometimes.
Yeah.
They find Lytle in the post. Can she go to work here and extend the 2-point lead?
Yes, she can.
Left-hand layup, you betcha.
There we go. She's got 10 points now. Timeout Bellarine, and we said before, if Emily Lytle gets it one-on-one down low, she is more likely than not going to get a bucket, and she has there. 4-point game, 68 plays 64. McKinnon are up against top of the ladder Bellarine. Huge last 3 minutes coming up.
Incredible stuff here. McKinnon just leading the rebound count by 3. Both teams equal in O boards. And McKinnon almost turned it over as many times as Bellarine. They were +4 in a good way for the turnovers going into this quarter. But both teams sharing the rock, 16 and 17 assists respectively. 68 plays 64, Ryan. Em Lytle's just got a bucket. Is she does she have a sniff to get this going? Is this something where you throw it into Lytle in the post anyway and just deal with the decisions that she makes if they do decide to send the double team again?
I mean, I think you go to her as much as you can in terms of not to necessarily score, but as you said, as soon as she gets it in the post, if there's no help coming, she's hard to stop. And as soon as the help comes, she's also very good at finding the right option. And McKinnon, the way they've been zipping the ball around, same as Bellarine, they're finding open shooters every time that happens. So if they can do that, the last 3 minutes, for both sides here, it's much more important on the defensive end, I would say, these last 3 minutes.
Yeah, I would back that comment. And Hollywood's going to take ball handling duties on this one. Tries to find Varley early and does.
And Leonard's checked in here late to play some defense.
Looks like that. Almost a Spanish pick and roll action there for Bellarine. Kick out, Crombie. 3-point field goal is
Someone
no
go
good.
and get it. No one's got it. Oh, goodness me.
Well, everyone did the right fundamental thing and boxed out, but no one actually went and got the basketball. And another turnover here for the Cougars.
Well, that looked like one of those training drills where you're not allowed to get it until it hits the ground twice.
Unfortunately, you don't get points for that one in the real-life game. But they came away with the rebound eventually. Hollywood, another opportunity here to create for the Storm.
Straight, you know, she's going to be facilitating, shooting, doing everything here to finish the game off. Hands going everywhere, bodies going everywhere, foul called. Going to go on Leonard. Vert going to check in for Varley. Both Varley and Vert been good tonight. Both hit a 3 or 2. As is most of Bellarine's side, to be honest, as they step on the court.
Well, agreed. I think Varley's been good, so I'm not sure whether she's coming out for a positional advantage or something like that, but we'll see how Bellarine choose to finish the game. Straight.
Oh, there was a lot of space there. She took advantage, couldn't finish it though.
Cougars may have got away with one there. She hasn't shot a 3 for a while in this game.
And there's the double team from Bellarine on Lytle, and she turns it over, and the kick ahead straight. Great work from Natalie Keane to get back, poke it loose out of bounds. That's a winning play right there.
It's a winning play.
That's a winning play. Easy 2 points turns into a defensive possession, baseline ball.
Well, there's the transition defense we've been asking for. Natalie Keane definitely saves the layup there. Hollywood gets into the paint, kick out 3 for Straight. We've seen it again.
Yep. She missed the last one. She wasn't going to miss 2 open looks in a row.
Not at all.
She's up to 20 points now.
6 made triples on the night for Courtney Straight.
It's a 1-point game. Leonard up top, drives it down low. Keane now up top. Looks like a loaded side here. Playing off 2. Keane puts it up and fouled.
M. Lytle had the post position on the block, but just couldn't get it around the horn through Price to get an angle for that pass.
Just got a bit clogged over that side of the court, didn't it?
A little bit, and now Keane's got the 2 free throws to put this lead back up to 3 with a tick under 90 seconds left to play in this one.
Don't mind it in Keane's hand here. 80% for the year. Just the 8 from 10. Hasn't put up a whole lot, but history says she knocks him down at a good rate, and she makes the first.
And she's done that just well. She's used to the big night environment. She's used to the physicality. The stint at Cameron University over in the States, and unfortunately misses that second one. And it's just a 2-point lead now for the Cougars as Hollywood tries to slow it down, get some movement, get some sort of offensive action happening. Straight on the curl. Has a mismatch now with Price.
Keane again, and off her leg. Natalie Keane, what a defensive possession. She's having a great game. Got the start tonight. She's got 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Only the 1 steal, but how many times has she forced turnovers like that?
Well, deflections is a stat that it doesn't appear on the box score, but geez, is it important? As is that jimmer by Emily Lytle.
Deep 2 from Lytle. Would have loved for that to be a 3, but it's not.
Well, you take the pull-up.
Game.
You take the pull-up. So 4 points is an awkward one to come back from, especially when it's only 42 seconds on the clock, 12 seconds on the shot clock, but it's in the hands of Straight, who tries to find the single gap. Ankle or a knee or just a loss of balance there. 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Straight, kick out. Hollywood, short shot clock violation, but it goes the way of the Cougars, and they've got to try and get a foul, and they do. What an interesting turn of events there.
Wow, that was a stop there, went a long way to win the game for McKinnon, and they got it. It was a chaotic 24 seconds. Ball got fumbled out, almost went over half court. Unreal. Now we're down the other end. Eloise Leonard for her first points of the game. And goodness me, and her first free throws of the season.
For the season. You would not read about it.
Wow.
Well, first free throws for the season for the championship women. She's a bona fide member of that youth league team. As she makes the first, a fair few members of the youth league, McKinnon youth league squad suiting up here for the championship women tonight. She's made the first to make it a 5-point game. Missed the second, unsure if intentional or not.
They got to go. Bellarine got to go here. It's a 2-possession game.
So there's no timeout because she missed the second. Vert gets all the way to the rim and is fouled by Lytle. So at least they stopped the clock there. Had to go quick, but needed to do something.
They needed to do something. If you weren't going to get an open 3 there, like like they have been, a foul, stop the clock, 2 free throws is probably second best option, you'd think.
So are you making both free throws here, Ryan, or is there an instruction to miss the second?
Oh, I don't think you can miss a second because you're still 4 points down. Like, still a 2-possession game. If you miss the second, you almost got to make this.
Well, you missed the second with intent to get the offensive rebound.
Yeah, but it's hard to do. And they haven't. So 3-point game, you'd expect an early foul here straight away. And we might be here for another 30 minutes.
Well, we might. And there's whether they advance the ball or not, there will not be a shot clock on. There's just the 11.1 seconds left in the game. So head coach for the moment, Peter Kotoridis, can choose to keep it on the baseline or advance the ball, maybe throw Bellarine out a little bit here. And we see the Bellarine coaching staff just having a discussion about the best play of events, where to go from here. You're down 3. It's McKinnon ball, not yours. So do you have enough time to try and pick one away, or do you have to play the foul game and extend this as long as possible?
I mean, with 11 seconds, the thing is, if you're not getting a steal off the inbound pretty much, you're losing 3, 4, 5 seconds. And then if you foul, then it's almost too late. So if you're not getting a steal off the inbound, I think it's a foul straight away.
Yep.
Try and force the ball away. Well, this is the thing. I think McKinnon, their lineup that comes out, whichever 5 come out, they're all decent free throw shooters, so it doesn't really matter who they foul. But I think if you're not getting it off the inbound, you're fouling straight away, hoping for at least a miss. 4-point game, go get a bucket, then it's a 1-possession game again.
And you have to be careful now that the ball is in fact in possession and inbounded, so that it's not a technical foul. I believe it's a technical foul, or it's an inbounds foul, or something or other. I might have to research that rule there, but they need to make sure that McKinnon have possession of the ball before they foul.
Hall on the inbound, causing pressure.
They get it to Lytle, and no one there to take it away from her, and Hollywood eventually does foul.
And this is what I just said. It's no turnover on the inbounds, and
there goes that 5
seconds. So it's, right now, 2 misses. You got 6.5 seconds to go down the other end and score. And if she makes 1, just get to hit 2 shots in 6.5 seconds. Well, it's pretty hard. And there it is. It's 4 points now. So
it is hard. No timeouts left for Bellarine, I believe, as Lytle hits the second. No, we've got one timeout left each.
It's still 5-point game with 6.5 seconds left. I don't know what you're like.
Just I don't know.
Yeah, you obviously right now.
Yeah.
Even a quick 2's almost not enough.
No, it has to be a 3, and it has to be Courtney Straight.
It has to. It has to be Courtney Straight.
It has to be Courtney Straight. I don't know. She's 6 of 10 for the night. Yeah, Varley's been good. Vert's been good. Crombie's hit the 1, but that's the struggle as a coaching staff, and I guess as a collective of a playing group. Do you use your best player or your best shooter on the night as a go-to for the 3-point, or do you use them as the decoy, knowing the defense is going to chase them around a little bit tighter?
Yeah.
Completed an performance coaching course last year, and Joey Wright said the 3 things you need to have for an inbounds play are misdirection, isolation, and there's something else that I forgot. I had it and I just lost it.
Something to do with the shooter.
Something to do with it. Like mismatch, misdirection, isolation. There you go.
There you go.
So if it's the misdirection that hurts me, where I'm like, I'm not sure what I do. Do I put it in the hands of that shooter or not? And we're just about to find out what Tim Sanderson has drawn up for the group here. As Straight comes off the double screen, they get it to Vert, and she's got to let it fly. Robbie Price says no, block. And that's going to do it, I think. They may have wanted the foul, but referees maybe said there was no time left. The girls having a laugh, I think. But it'll be the Cougars that come away with this one and knock off the top spot. And
huge.
We did talk about this earlier, Ryan.
Yep.
It's only a 5-point win for the Cougars, and that is 8 missed free throws for Bellarine.
Yeah, we said it early, we called it early, and it's happened. It has happened. So a great win for McKinnon. I don't think, in terms of the ladder, I don't see McKinnon catching up wins and losses, so I don't think the plus-minus is going to matter because they're still behind on Bellarine, as they had an 11-point win over them earlier on. But the win itself is massive to hopefully pushing them up into second spot come finals. Getting a home final would be huge.
It's a great scalp to get pre-finals, but very well done, the Cougars there. The Bellarine were valiant, but the Cougars able to weather the storm there. Courtney Strait had the 20 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. We may have jinxed it. I'm sorry to everyone over at the Bellarine Peninsula. Chantel Hall chipped in with 12 points and 11 rebounds, a double-double herself. Varley, the 10 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and Olivia Vert, 14 points and 8 rebounds. And for the Cougars, it was Meg Cooper who led the way with 22 points. Didn't see much of her in the fourth quarter.
No.
Emily Leiter was able to get up to 14 points after 0 points for a long stretch of that game. She finishes with 5 rebounds, 2 assists as well. Tamara Gear, just 4 points, but collected 11 rebounds and dished out 6 assists for the group, which was fantastic. And Em Suckling, 10 points, 2 of 6 from 3 in her return, which is great to see. Romy Price, 4 points, 7 rebounds in her 100 games today, which is fantastic to see. But the Cougars come away with this one, 74-69, and we've got some more Big V action coming up soon, Ryan.
Yeah, we've got the championship men's coming up at 7 o'clock. Same matchup, Bellarine taking on McKinnon. A little bit of a different look coming up. We'll talk about that soon when we come back.
See you soon.